Hello everybody, I'm back with another video for Cherie's Compass, where we navigate this thing called life together. I was just having a conversation the other day with someone, and we were talking about how the men of this world, not being able to express their emotions and things like that, which is one of the reasons why they're saying that men are the highest suicidal, people, because they are raised to not express themselves. They can't cry when they feel hurt. They can't just it's always about being a man. Men are tough and men gotta do this and men gotta do that, and and stuff. And it just it just was making me think, how yes, men are supposed to be the leaders, and they are supposed to be the providers and the protectors, and they're supposed to love their wives like Christ loved the church. And men are supposed to do those things. But us as women, we are supposed to be the helpmeets. We are supposed to support. We are supposed to be there for them when they need us. And it's hard to get a man to open up and to talk about his feelings and to, express himself in a way that is not violent or doesn't cause an argument or anything like that. It's hard for men to do those kinds of things. So us as women, it makes it hard for us also, because we're trying to get our man to open up and to talk to us, and because we want to know what's wrong. We want to know what issue that you had at work. What kind of issue are you having with any of your friends? We just want to talk. That's what we like to do. Us as women, we love to talk. And being in a marriage or in a relationship with someone, you are supposed to be best friends. You are supposed to share in life together. And sometimes that's hard, because when you have someone that you love or that you're in love with, and they don't want to share, they don't want to talk to you about what's happening at work, or they don't want to talk to you about what's going on in their mind, but how can two walk together unless they agree? How can, God guide the family if the head is not being guided by God? How can your life be better, or how can the relationship be better if the head is confused on what is going on or what they should do? The head is very important, but us as the women, we are like the neck. We support, we help. We have to build the head up. We have to pray for the head. We have to lift the head. We have to be the ones who make sure that the head is doing okay. We can't talk him down. We cannot, and I don't mean like talk him down. I mean like we can't make him feel a certain type of way about himself, because the weight of the world is on the man's shoulders, and the women, we come along and we support. So we have to be the ones to speak life into our husbands, into our significant others, into our loved ones. And we have to speak it into our children. We are the ones to build the home up, to make it a space where there's peace. We have to be the ones to not be argumentative and stuff. And yes, it's hard to be submissive, because sometimes the head ain't right. The head ain't leading right, or, he having some kind of issue, and it's hard for us to try to maneuver things, because we are the ones that, we do a lot. We do a lot. So I definitely understand that when the head ain't right, you want to, you just want to grab them and just be like, come on, dude, get it right, get it right. But we can't do that, y'all. We definitely have to kindle the fire. We have to kindle the fire. We can be the ones to kindle the fire and pray for the head, and ask the Lord to guide him. Ask the Lord to help him. Ask the Lord to do what needs to be done. If he needs to have a soul encounter with God so that his name can be changed to Paul, then that's what we need, y'all. We have to pray for them, because prayer is the only thing that can change somebody, because we can't do it. And no matter how much we try, no matter how much we argue, no matter how much we fuss, no matter how much we fight about it, no matter how many times it seemed like we talking to the brick wall, it's not going to change them. And believe me, I know, because that's my testimony. For a long time, I was that one. I was the one who would fuss, fight, not really physical fighting. We ain't do no physical fighting, but definitely feeling like I'm fighting, my significant other, my husband, to get him to, lead, be the man that God placed you on this earth to be. And in all actuality, it was me that needed to change. I needed to not come in the home and, just bombard with a bunch of questions, because men are thinkers. Women are thinkers too, but their thinking and our thinking is two different kinds of thinking. And, just we bring the peace in the home. And if we're not being the support that the man needs, then our home is not going to be a place of calm, a place of peace. And so we have to be that. We have to give grace, because we are giving grace each and every day, y'all. So it's just, I know it's it's not easy to bridle our tongue and not to say anything when we feel like us being silent is not working. Like, Lord, when are you going to change them? When is things going to be different? And that's when your patience come in. Being patient, because our time is not his time, and our thoughts are not his thoughts, and our ways are not his ways. And us as the women, if we can be better supporters and better peacemakers, and not being so argumentative, and just seasoning our words with salt, we can definitely make a difference. Because if these men feel supported and they feel like the weight of the world is not on their shoulders, but it's on our shoulders, then we can change it. I think it starts with us. I believe that it starts with us. I believe that we have to change us so that they can change, because the men are very important, and they're not in the homes as much as they used to be. It used to be the man go to work, the wife stay home, but it's not like that no more. Times have definitely changed, where women, we're out, we're working, we're supporting our families and things like that. But we definitely need to take a pause and allow these men to be men, because these generations that are coming up now, they aren't what we need to lead this world. So we definitely, as women, we need to pray about it, ask God to show us how it is that he wants us as wives, as significant others, as mothers to be, so that we can change our family dynamic. We can change the man by changing us. We can definitely do it, y'all, because they need us and we need them. They can't live in this world by themselves, and neither can we. We need each other, and we have to do it together. And we have to start changing from the inside of ourselves, so that they can change from the inside of themselves. And I do believe that it will change. You know, the world will change if it starts with us, because we are the helpmeet. We are the support. We are the lifter of the family. We are the homemakers. You know, we are the ones who bring peace and serenity and joy, and we make the home. We are the homemakers, you know, guys. So let it start with us. Let us change us to help change them, so that this world can change, you know. And if you are in an abusive relationship, no, get away, okay? If he's a cheater, roll out. Depending on if it's a marriage or if y'all just dating, you know, pray about it. Ask God to guide you in it, because we can't give up so easy in relationships. And that is something that a lot of people are doing. You know, soon as somebody make a mistake, we're giving up, and we can't do that. We can't give up on them. We have to allow people to make mistakes. We have to give grace, because we make mistakes too. We're not perfect. Nobody is perfect. So definitely, if you're having any kind of abusive relationship or anything like that, yeah, that's not where you want to be. But if there is a guy that you're dating, that you're married to, and you know, you see that the relationship that you want, you're not having at this moment, it starts with you. You have to change you so that God can change him. And so we have to pray about it, ask God to show me. And I'm telling you, when he show you, you can be like, whoa, Lord, I didn't know. And then we'll change those things, and the home will get better. So we definitely have to do those things, go to God, allow him to lead us, allow him to guide us, allow him to change us, and allow his word to get in us. And we can change the dynamics of our homes. So you all have a great and wonderful day. In Jesus' name, I pray that, you know, this word is a word that can change somebody's life, because we need some changing in this world, and it all starts with us. So have a great day, and I'll talk to you guys soon.